my dear Leos, welcome to 369 Mystical Tarot. This is your monthly reading for the month of September. Alright. Dear angels and spirit guides, please guide my dear Leos. What do they need to know? Dear angels and spirit guides, please guide my dear Leos. What do they need to know? Dear angels and spirit guides, please guide my dear Leos. What do they need to know? What do they need to know? What do they need to know? Cards are flying high. Alright. Cards on the table, we're both showing hearts. Risking it all though it's hard. 'Cause all of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me. I give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning. Even when I lose, I'm winning. Whoa. So I'm not taking any reversals this time. I just feel that the world needs more hope. And this time, because the energy still exists, right? It's just that how we take it. Reversals show where we are lacking, but the energy is still there. If we look at it from a positive aspect and do believe and utilize that energy positively, we can make use of it with hope, optimism, with the power of manifestation. Okay. Let's see. King of Cups, Three of Wands, Knight of Cups. In your recent past, Leos, you were the King of Cups. Either a Cancerian was there in your life or you were able to balance out your emotions. You were quite abundant in terms of every emotion. Anyway, you are quite emotional. But yeah, apart from your rage issues or your... Okay, I can speak a lot about Leos, but yeah. You were in this King of Cups energy where you had an abundance of all the emotions, right? But you were able to balance them out. Also, you came at a point where, like a milestone, okay, where you realize, okay, I have done quite a lot in my life, but what next? Like an emperor with a globe in his hand, with two manifesting wands in his on his either sides, and he's looking in the distant horizon and wondering what next. So you reached a certain milestone in your recent past where you realize, okay, I have done quite a lot. May not be exactly materialistic goals, right? But as you were just wondering about your life and you realize, okay, I have reached a certain milestone, now what? Next what? Okay. And once you contemplated that, you got this 10 of Pentacles energy, right? Which is kind of a utopia where you met with your, you realize who your soulmate is, or you met with your soulmate or twin flame. And then if you'll see, there is a home there, a castle there, pets there, kind of a utopia. So either you got this idea of a perfect life that you want further on, or you actually could achieve that, right? You could achieve that in your mind or in your reality, where like along with a perfect partner, in a perfect home with a perfect setting. Though Leos somehow are never satisfied, I feel, right? Like they're content, but somehow they always want more. I feel so, right? But I mean, it's not greed. It's just that no emotion is enough for them, because they themselves are so emotional also, right? So there is no end point for their emotions. But yeah, there was a point in your recent past where you either could attain that utopia or got this idea of a utopia, of your perfect partner, of your perfect home, perfect life, after contemplating, after being on that milestone. Either you got the idea or you could actually achieve that, right? And you got into this King of Swords energy where you were able to even express it out wherever it was required. No matter it was your enemies, your family, your friends, wheresoever that you were required to speak out, you came out to be victorious. Express out what you really wanted in your life, right? To yourself as well. Sometimes we are our own biggest enemies or friends, right? So even in your own mind, your mind space, head space, your own heart, or in socially, or in a family situation, or in your workspace, wherever that you were required to speak out, you could express quite clearly and became victorious wherever that your words were required, facts were required, your righteousness was required. And then a friend or a companion also offered his cup to you along with divine's grace, right? So you found either a new friend entered your life, or this idea of you being content in a certain connection or relationship entered your intuition, your mind or heart, where you felt, all right, this is really sweet that I have this connection in my life. Or somebody from outside came and offered this cup to you, right? However, regardless of all that utopia and you being balanced in your emotions, somebody betrayed you in your recent past and you underwent this heartbreak scenario, right? And you felt betrayed and heartbroken, right? In your recent past. Then in your present, in immediate reality, there is 3 of wands. So this guy has the manifestation ability, and 3 is always a magical number. So 3 wands means you have like all the manifestation ability to create whatever you want, even magically. Like people won't even understand or expect out of you, but you would suddenly, like the divine is also there with you, magically you would be able to create what you really want, desire, provided you have a clear idea of it. And you with your experience, you have learned something. And we saw that you, in your recent past, you were in this emperor energy where on this milestone, and you got this idea of utopia, or maybe you even had that, but despite of, and you had a friend support and you were able to communicate clearly, right? But after any heartbreak, people get into this cocoon, or feel sometimes unable to really create. You have to understand manifestation has to be positive from your side. It can go negative, but the repercussion would be on you. So even if you face some heartbreak, even if you were betrayed, focus your energy on positive aspect, on manifesting better reality for your own life. Otherwise, there is this energy of 5 of wands, which is disharmony and argument. So either there are people who are jealous of you, who are trying to attack your reputation, or there are betrayals, or there is a possibility of you getting into lot of arguments or conflicts, either with your loved ones, your friends, your family, or at your workspace, right? So you have to first of all avoid any such conflicts. Even if you get into that, you have to save your heart space from getting affected immensely by it. And you have a lot of power right now. You have manifestation ability to create anything. Focus that manifestation ability upon manifesting better reality for yourself. Instead of focusing upon harming others, you have to focus it on becoming better than them, right? That is amazing. That will be really beneficial for you, because regardless of who is trying to pull you down, you are becoming the Queen of Pentacles, right? So either a female energy who is the Queen of Pentacles, like who is very abundant, is entering your life and helping you navigate your life further on, or you yourself are getting in touch with your feminine, with your female creative aspect, who would be able to manifest what you really want to create in your life, right? And you would be quite abundant there. And once you do that, either meet with that female person, or you get in tune with your female aspect of creation and manifesting that abundant reality for yourself, you are again getting this 10 of cups energy, which is again a utopia, where there is a loved one, like a partner and kids around. So there is a possibility of you getting married with someone, or you finding a soulmate, or a twin flame, like a perfect utopia where there's a home, where there's a loved one. Whatever your idea of utopia is, can be your work, can be, it is more emotions. 10 of cups, so you would be very emotionally fulfilled after meeting with this female who is abundant, or manifesting, utilizing your own manifesting ability and creating something worth your time and energy. So both materialistic abundance and then this emotional abundance, because you are getting your perfect partner. So we saw a perfect utopia even in your past, we are seeing a perfect utopia even in your present. So earlier it was 10 of pentacles, right, which was like a perfect household, perfect work venture, right, along with perfect home. But now it is more upon emotions, perfect family life, perfect relationships, perfect connections. And then you have the Sun of card. This is your own energy, so you are getting into your full potential. Sun is the brightest and the best card of the tarot, right? That means there's this new birth of a kid, and everything is happy, just like a tiny kid who is taken care of by his parents, and everything is like happy and simple and comfortable for the kid. Likewise, the divine is taking care of you in your present reality. You are meeting with your loved one, and you are getting into this new birth kind of energy, where even the divine is blessing you with a lot of good luck, a lot of good energy, happiness, joy, this sunny kind of happy life, bright life, full of emotions, full of joy, bliss, right? So get into this, you are getting into this childlike joy, right? Leos are like 18-year-old, like hot-blooded and teenager-like, right? But here you are like a kid in your present reality, like a kid, like a baby, right, who has everything blessed to him by the divine itself, right? And then you are getting into this Page of Swords. So either somebody is coming into your life ready to fight your battles a bit, right? Or it can also mean swords is an air energy. It can also mean some kind of information, email, message, or something coming towards you, which will be beneficial for you, right? Some information is even a phone call for that matter, or somebody actually making this journey and coming over to meet you and tell you in person something that is significant for you, right? Or you can get into this Page of Swords energy, which again represents communication skills. So if you are required to speak up somewhere, do express, you would be victorious, not like a king, but you would have enough facts, enough righteousness, enough words to actually concur over somebody causing harm to you, or be victorious in a certain situation. You would be having enough of facts for to face any person head on, right? To express basically. But you are in this childlike energy, you have your perfect utopia, your materialistic pursuits are working awesomely well. People may try to bring you down, but don't bother, don't pay any heed to that. Just focus upon your manifestation ability and utilize it in manifesting a better reality for yourself. Instead of harming others, focus upon making your life better by focusing your energy on your own life. This is your immediate reality. Then your potential future, right? So coming to your upcoming future, the dominant energy is Knight of Cups. So either it represents either somebody coming towards you with this cup of love, cup of emotions. So a new friendship may get built, a new loved one, a new connection. It's a new pet, for example. So it's some kind of emotional fulfillment, or even an old relationship again bridging up, right? So either somebody's coming towards you with this cup energy, or you yourself are entering this Knight of Cups energy, where again it's not an emperor, it's like you are navigating your emotions to the next level and feeling a bit more content with your life, right? You like reducing expectations from so and so. You are rather being content in a certain perspective, in a certain connection, if you are getting into that energy. But if it is from outside, external, then it represents a possibility of a new friendship, a new connection that would be able to fulfill you emotionally, right? Then there is this Six of Wands. To me, it represents companionship, it represents community kind of feeling, where 6 for me represents community, right? And wands is manifestation. So this represents not only you would be able to nourish yourself but also your environment. You would be taking everybody around you, like your friends, your loved ones. And if you are say if you found 100 rupee note on road, you would be able to share it with your friends and you'll be like, come, let's party and whatsoever. It's a very subtle example, right? So you would be able to take the entire your loved ones alongside, right? Then you are getting into this Empress energy. Either again, female energy means a lot to you, even in your immediate reality and even in your future, right? So either there is some female Empress kind of energy, very abundant, is will be there in your future. Can be your loved, your soulmate that we saw in your past. Maybe this Queen of Pentacles is actually your soulmate and she is the Empress. Or else you are getting in touch with your female self, your feminine self, and becoming this Empress. Empress means abundance. Somebody who can create, who can womb, create anything, whether it is material, it is emotions, it is anything that she wants to manifest, she can just create it, right? So either you are getting into this Empress energy, or a female abundant self, a female abundant energy is entering your life, even in your future, is there in your life, right? Also you have Moon in your future. So both the Sun and Moon together, if they stay balanced, that's amazing. But Moon in future represents emotions, right? Sometimes it can represent emotional imbalance, like you are getting too much into emotions. However, there is a way that goes towards calmer waters from here, right, towards the Moon. So provided you be able to balance out your emotions, and rather than getting drowned in them, like too much in overindulgence into anything is wrong, right? It affects us only. So if you manage to make out your way through your emotions, not get overindulged there, not get drowned there, rather have a neutral perspective, neutral standpoint towards no matter which emotion is coming your way, anger or pain or sadness or joy or happiness or love, whichever emotion that is, you have to stay neutral. And if you remain in your standpoint, if you remain neutral there, you remain in your element, there is a strong possibility of you getting into this Nine of Pentacles energy, which is a beautiful card. So this protagonist, she has a bird in her hand and they are like 9 pentacles, very independent energy and abundant energy. So that means you would be able to reach a state of mind, or a state in your life, a phase in your life, where you won't be seeking out anything from outside. Neither you would be seeking a loved one or a new venture or more money. Nothing that you would seek. You would rather be content, happy, abundant, independent, everything at your own space, on your own throne, right? And you would have everything and you would be content without even demanding much from your life, rather be in this gratitude and very blissful kind of state, right? Provided you manage to get through your emotions and not overindulge into any emotion, no matter what comes your way, right? And then after you would be able to, once you are in that blissful state of mind, there is the last card of your reading is 7 of Wands. So this protagonist has 7 wands in his hands, but he's rather holding on to one wand in particular. So out of numerous ventures that you may have, can be numerous multiple jobs that you are taking care of, or connections, friendships, or maybe you are doing a job, also have a startup, also have a skill set, whatsoever. Leos are known for having multiple interests, right? So if you may have numerous sectors in which you may have been delving into with your energy and efforts, but you would in future decide to hold on to just one venture and focus your time and energy in that and build it further. And it would be beneficial for you as well to choose one, focus on that, and put in all your time and energy on just one and building that up successfully and beneficially. So this is your overall reading. You have beautiful sun card in your present, and you would have to face your emotions. But then you have Empress, you have Queen of Pentacles, means lot of success, lot of manifestation ability, right? And you have your utopia both in your past and your present, so that means meeting your twin flame, your soulmate. Then you have companionship, you are taking care of your community and yourself as well. Then you are content as well. So overall, a beautiful reading. I hope you found it helpful. If you did find it, if it resonated with you, do support my channel by liking and subscribing of Virgo 369 Tarot.